All right, Shalom. It's the brother Kaya from the GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another lesson. Prior to getting started, as I always do, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rikakwadash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the hopeful elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And today's lesson, right as you can see here, it says, New Orleans 911 dispatcher wanted for hanging up on calls for help. Now, anybody with eyes and ears understand, okay, what's going on, and not only just in New Orleans, but in Louisiana as a whole. And I noticed another thing that's not being noticed concerning Hurricane Ida. Hurricane Ida tore up a lot of small country towns in Louisiana that's not being reported. Why is this? All right. Why is there not reporting, okay, what Ida did to other surrounding areas, man? Now, there are country areas, all right, with a, low population of people. But why is this not being reported? Because hundreds of thousands of people, somewhat are not, without homes and a lot of debts, man. All right. So there's a covering, all right, on this whole Ida thing, man. All right. Yeah, they're giving you some things, right? But they're holding back a whole lot of information. But anyways, regarding this dispatcher who wanted for hanging up on calls for help. Now, if this is her job to just answer the phone and report a crime, all right, or a person that's in trouble, because the police slogan is to protect and to serve, right? So to protect those that need help and to serve those that are what? Causing chaos and confusion. So obviously, this girl know that this is a federal crime or whatever it may be, but why would she hang up on them? Let's read it. It says police are looking for you. And I'm going to give you a little preview, all right? Understanding that the crime is so high in New Orleans, all right, to where they can't receive the calls. They don't have enough staff members, enough workers, all right? They don't have enough telephones to receive the calls for crimes that's coming in. And these are the days that we coming in, man, all right? It's just all out what? Sedition amongst men. It's just prophecy fulfilling itself. It says police are looking for Salakia for a New Orleans 911 operator that has been accused of hanging up on people calling for help, an NOP New Orleans Police Department spokesperson said Thursday. Officers are looking for Precious Stevens, a 25-year-old woman who faced charges of malfeasance in office and interfering with an emergency communication for an August 23rd incident. Now, one would say, that's the Lord. The Lord is about to pull back his ears from the crying of the people. Now, this been prophesied, Salaki. This been prophesied, all right, before, in the scriptures, man, of the prophets of old. Understanding that, hey, this is a prelude to show you that you ain't going to be able to call for help in that day, man, as we see the day approaching. It says Stevens deliberately disconnected 911 calls without getting emergency information or transferring the calls to other dispatchers, hanging up on people calling for help. Now, just think about this, right? What if that was one of her family members calling for help? Did she consider that? And 9 times out of 10, was she 25? What she was on? TikTok? Instagram? All right? So, life-threatening situations is not important to Jake. Jake don't take nothing serious. All right? What, she was on a period? She was cramping? All right? Or was she just having a bad day? Or did she just come to work today and say, you know what? I ain't gonna really answer the phone call from people. But what if there was one of her best friends on TikTok? What if that was her side nigga? You see? Calling because he had done got shot, right? And he needed ambulance. You know, all these things got to come in mind, but it's still a principle matter. All right, people's lives are in your hand from a call away. Like you can, literally save. You can not literally save it, but you can send emergency units and help out to a person in need. But though, yeah, you reject it because of what? What's going to be your excuse? It says, New Orleans Police Department Public Affairs Division sent a release Thursday about the charges. Officers will arrest Stevens whenever and wherever they find her, the release said. So she running, you know? And she probably evacuated for Ida and never coming back, right? Her whereabouts are unknown to NOPD investigators. Now, she worked for the New Orleans Police Department. Shouldn't she be able to be tracked? I mean, they should have all her personal information, all her relative information. I mean, but whatever, right? Because they probably told her to what? Stop answering calls due to the high volume. Because people is irate out there, right? It says anyone with additional information on Precious Stevens whereabouts is asked to contact NOPD 3rd District detectives. The statement said. All right, so that's pretty much the point, all right? Fear coming forward in New Orleans, literally offer crime witnesses before arrest made. And, Jake, this little chick here, all right? Look at it, looters ravaged areas affected by Hurricane Ida. I mean, even if she was the issue, go here, even if she was the answer to calls, they don't have no units out there, all right? It's not like when you call 911, it's transferred to the National Guards or troops, all right? And even concerning the National Guards, is one of them was killed. See if I can put it in. Yeah, right here. And I'm gonna get some a couple precepts, and Abba Ratazai be edifying. It don't want to load now or whatever, right? Come on, man. Now they loaded. It says Louisiana National Guard soldier found dead in parking lot. Now all right. He about to come with that. He about to come with that. He about to come with that pressure, man. He already was coming with that pressure, but he about to come with that pressure, man. Whether this is a false report or not, it just doesn't matter, right? All right, so like you say, if you call that girl, she don't have no units. The police been defunded in New Orleans. I don't see police for months. I'm talking about on traffic stop. I don't even see state troopers no more on the interstates. It's just like it's all out guerrilla warfare out there in New Orleans, man. It says a Louisiana National Guard soldier was found dead Friday in a State Department of Public Safety parking lot, officials said. The unidentified soldier, and this could be an agenda, right, was pronounced dead by the medical personnel at the scene in Baton Rouge, the National Guard said in a news release. The cause of death has not been determined. The Louisiana State Police is investigating. The name of the soldier being withheld pending 24 hours after the notification of the next of kin, officials said. All right, so, overall, it's a lot of information concerning Ida, and this was probably September 3rd. All right. National Guard soldiers from several states has been active in relief efforts following Hurricane Ida, which swept through the Louisiana coast. Yeah, man. So, ultimately, Salaki. The cry's gonna get even worse, man. This is Let me get this Lamentations 5. I read Lamentations 5 and 8. It says, servants have ruled over us. There is none that doeth deliver us out of their hands. Because, hey, the bulk of Israel is in what? Is in the hands of the enemies, man. All right? They have had their way with Jake, man. And even though like our people crying out to the Lord for emergencies, nothing gonna deliver Jake out of their hand, man. All right. Only Yahweh Shah is coming to deliver a particular remnant of people, man. But everybody else calling for help. And it's a cry for help, right? Let me get something else real quick. I think it's Jeremiah 6, 11 and 14. I wanted to get that one first. I could always come back. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 11 and 14. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them. For I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. Why? Because they troubled the Lord. All right? And how you trouble the Lord? By what? Committing iniquity, right? Living in your just refusing to return to the Lord. You see? This Jeremiah 6:19. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruits of their doings, their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor my law but rejected it. You see? So the Lord is bringing evil into the minds of the people because they didn't hearken. All right? How you going to call on the Lord in that day? You know? Who going to do it, man? All right? Let's see something. Something in particular I was looking for, Salagi. Yeah, I get it, Jeremiah 15 and 1, Salagi. This is Jeremiah 15 and 1. It says, then say Yahweh Ba'ashim unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, which was, great prophets of the Lord, man, righteous, upright men, devout men, yet my mind could not be towards this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whether shall we go forth, then thou shalt tell them, thus say Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Or when you come to the Lord and like, look, what should we do? Right? Such as for debt to debt, and such as for the sword to the sword, and such as to the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity for the captivity. And I will point over them 4 kinds, say Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to destroy and devour, man. You see? All right. Yeah, they going backwards, man. These people are a gone generation, man. All right. A untoward generation. The Lord only going to help his men, man. The Lord don't care about nobody else, man. Ultimately, man. All right. If Job do this, if the Lord do this to a righteous man, how much more will he do that? Do this unto the wicked. This Job 19, start at 7. It says, behold, I cry out of wrong, but I am not heard. I cry aloud, but there is no judgment. And that's what's happening to the people. All right. They crying out for wrong. All right. But why? They cast the wrong upon them. It says your own enemies, Salaki, Your own sin, okay, shall confront you in that day. All right. For your own sins, you have became an enemy to yourself because of your own sins, man. Salaki. It says, he had fenced up my way that I cannot pass, and he had set darkness in my paths, man. He had stripped me of my glory and taken the crown from my head. Now, I know this when Job was going through, what he was going through. But and Job was a righteous man. How much more the wicked man? All right? It says he had destroyed me on every side, and I am gone. And my hope had he removed like a tree. He had also kindled his wrath against me, and he counted me unto him as one of his enemies. You see? So this is what the Lord is intending to do to these people, man. All right? Because why? They continue to be a reproach to the Lord, man. All right? The Lord going to hold us down. Let's prove that. I know it was about, a cry out for emergency, but hey, you ain't going to be able to cry out of emergency, man. All right? This Psalms 34:15, the eyes of Yahweh Bashim are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. Wait, it says his ears is open to the cry of the righteous. All right? It says he that turneth his ear from the law, even his prayers will be abomination. Now I read in Jeremiah where they rejected the law. The face of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is against them that do evil, to cut off the remnants of them from the earth. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivered them out of all their troubles. You see? So this is, of course, this is what it done came to. All right? But our people all together is, judgment is raining out. And you ain't going to be able to cry, man. All right? It ain't the Lord going to choose, all right, what emergency he bring upon you. And there's going to be nobody to help you. 911 going to need 911 in that day, man. Isaiah 66:4. I will also choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer, right? So when you call out for help, because see, this the thing. Our people look for a nation that can't save them, all right? They're looking for help from Egypt. You going to your enemy, man, your persecutor who persecute you. So when you call them for help, yeah, you're going to tell them, man, don't answer the 911 call. You got to think about it. In that day, those people that work for 911, they're going to be trying to protect their family. It's going to be all out hell and anarchy. They're going to walk off their jobs. You think a person going to still be doing a job while their mamas and cousins and relatives are getting their head bust, raped, robbed, and murdered? Huh? Let that sink in, man. All right? It ain't going to be nobody to call. As the brothers always say, you're going to call you're going to call the brothers, you're going to call somebody for help, and a Hebrew going to answer the phone, man. And an Israelite man or a Hebrew man answer the phone, you out of there. Especially if you calling for help, especially if you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like even a man, more than likely he shouldn't be calling 911. But like you see, these women women have compassed men, so they gonna call and cry for emergency help too. It says, they did not hear, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and choose that in which I delighted not. All right? So the Lord gonna choose your delusions and bring your fears upon you, man. All right? And ultimately, that's, ain't gonna be no cry for emergencies, man. So that was the point, man. Abba Ratazar was edifying. Until the next time, I'm gonna say shalom.